What's going on at YouTube? This is SL 0320.
It's your boy Joe Johnson 030.
We represent JVS. We're doing a spoiler review first. This is a first for us. We normally do a non-spoiler, but we got so much to talk about that, like, we are really upset, to be quite honest with you.
You know what I'm saying? There's males. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like, Oliver, we got your back, homie.
Yeah, bro.
We got your back.
Come on, man. Like, first off, for me, you know what I'm saying? I understand this man was put in a bad situation. From the jump. If I'm not correct, like, the mid part of the season, when he even was told about his son, he was so messed up that he lost against Vandal Savage and everybody died. Barry had to rewire everything all over again, and just for the same exact thing to kind of have a catastrophic effect. But in this episode, Vixen gave him some bad news, trying to make the dude an absentee father. Laurel gets upset, like, because, I'm sorry, like, you knew I was cheating with your sister first. Right. And on top of that, I was a playboy. And we've grown since this point. Hold on,
pause. Can I interject right here?
Yo, no, go ahead.
So not only, you know what I'm saying, what's Oliver's baby's mama's name? What's her name?
Sam? I think that's her name. I don't know.
Anyway, so she goes into the lab, right? And she talks to Laurel and was like, "Hey, Laurel, I'm sorry, but while you two guys were together, we kind of had a thing."
I mean, and why is this relevant when your son is taken right now?
And then Laurel's response was, "Oh, it's not your fault.
It's
Oliver should have told me." I was like,
Wait, what?
So y'all just gonna band together against the dude? Yo, I was like, yo, okay. All right, that's strike one. That's strike one.
Cause Sam messed up before when she tried to make this man avoid talking to the woman. Cause he said specifically, he said, "Look, I cannot do this. I have to tell the woman I'm about to marry because that is the whole essence of intimacy." You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "You don't got a choice, Ninja, if you want to know your son." And then he made that choice because of that. Now, after her son gets stolen, everybody disregards the fact that how is this making Oliver feel?
Exactly.
It's like a John Q moment without the support system.
Basically. Real talk, man. And you know what I'm saying? Damien Darhk kidnaps his son. Like, that nobody knew existed.
Oh, no, even more. I gotta interject this. Because when the dude even caught up with him, right? When he caught up with him, he cornered his fiance that's in the wheelchair because of him, and then made jokes about it. The Ninja made jokes about it. And then it was like, "Oh yeah, you ain't got the hint, huh? Well, now I got your son, what, Ninja?" And I was just like, "Yo, Oliver killed his nigga." Like, nah.
Beat his tail.
So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Cause I was just like, and so introduce a new character, Vixen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's cool. She's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Help the team out.
Got these cool powers. Came from the cartoon series and whatnot.
Well, my whole thing with Vixen, man, was the fact that their whole theory was they're gonna fight magic with magic. It didn't work. Vixen got her tail beat down by Darhk too.
She was the only one able to track down the totem. Was the only one to track William, but she got handled hard.
They did that with the phone, y'all. Like, I'm having this problem with this, this mage or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, just check out this totem. Maybe he has a totem. I got a totem. You know what I'm saying? Find this totem. And like, all right, bro, I'll email you like a photo of a sketch or something like that. But nah, like, she's gotta come. And it was just like, I don't know. And it kind of like put a bad taste in my mouth because of the advice she gave Oliver. Yeah. About his son.
And I tell y'all this advice. She was like, "I grew up in an absentee home. I went through foster care after foster care."
Well, first she was like, "Oh, I overheard you." She was like, "I overheard you with, my owl ears." I was like,
ears.
Who asked you? Like, who asked you your input?
Cause what was it? Thea had said you making the right choice. Diggle was like, "Dude, you have to be there for your son." Like, he already gave great advice.
It's from your bros. I don't listen to your bros,
Your family.
Yeah, don't be listening.
I mean, even Felicity was like, at the end, she was like, you know, I got a problem with this. And we ain't even got to Felicity yet. Oh, Lord, my baby. Lord, help me.
Yeah, bro.
Anyway, let's finish off with Vixen. So Vixen, right? She's like, I came out of an absentee home, you know, like I was upset. And the best thing that ever happened to me was me not being with the family. I'm like, what? That didn't make sense to me. And then she was like, well, I had all these powers and I had all these things I didn't understand and it would have messed up my childhood, but that's growth. At least you would have a support system. Right. Like, you don't have anything. Yeah. And it's like, that's what, like, I was like, Oliver's going to listen to this and this is going to backfire. And I was thinking, okay, Felicity's already upset. I can understand it. She has to deal with Sam being there, you know, kind of talking all her junk or whatever, dealing with this whole situation with Oliver. I understand. So, my girl Felicity.
Boom aside.
Lord help me.
She done messed up.
Like, they pulling that same crap that they did in third season, making her fluff all over the place instead of her giving her direction and understanding of who she is in correlation to Oliver. And she's like, you know what, I'm sorry, but we gotta talk about something. This girl take off her ring, put it on the table. And I was like, she'd already said,
after Oliver's recording this message to his son that his son's gonna receive on his 18th birthday. So he's literally, in this moment, coming to the precipice that he has to let go of his son. You know what I'm saying? That he he doesn't know where his son is going. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
And it's like, in this moment, like he needs support. He needs support right now. You know, like you're supposed to be able to, you know, go to your wife in this moment. She was like, you didn't even. Go ahead, Sam. Tell her what she said.
I mean, well, in the beginning of the episode, the ending of the mom flipping episode, she and him were trying to work on the microchip that what's the name had put into her, and to allow her to be able to walk, because her dream supposedly was to walk down the aisle with her mate. Right? Okay, now she's taking the ring off. It's like, I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Look what this nigga's gone through. Look what this man's gone through this whole episode, bro. What are you talking about? You know, and then she's like, it was one thing, you know, with you lying to me, but you should have, you know, told me, regardless of the fact she put you in a corner. So what you're saying is, he's supposed to choose you over his son.
Basically.
And that's wrong. Basically. One, that's wrong. Then two, she was like, you know, then now you're giving up your son and you didn't talk to me about it. Ah! Come on! Like, Felicity, like, why the writers do this?
Wake up.
And I'm gonna tell you this. This is my theory on this whole bull crap, right? They ain't gonna follow through with the wedding. Reason why is because in the comic books, Laurel and Oliver are together. Black Canary, Oliver together. This is my theory. This whole mess with Laurel getting all upset and all juvenile and all in her feelings and upset, because they're going to set them ninjas up to be like this all over again. I promise you. That's the reason why this is happening. And that's the reason why the third season sucked in a lot of different ways, because they try to pair her, Felicity, with Ray Palmer instead of just evolving Oliver and Felicity relationship. So now, looks like we might get an Oliver and Laurel mashup. So,
you know what I'm saying?
Where do we get this from?
And then, we left off the worst part of the scenario, right? This chick gets up out the wheelchair.
Oh, I got a water review.
Gets up out the wheelchair.
What?
I'm just like,
bruh, y'all know me. I ain't never jumped up in the middle of a review, ever.
Man, like, they should be celebrating, right? Like, she's celebrating something good.
She started to move. Like, she's moving, right? And like, I'm thinking, you know what, Oliver? Maybe this is a sign, you know? And she's like, this is a sign to say, peace, ninja. And this walks out on him. You know? She literally walks out on him.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
You know what I'm saying? Oliver with her from the jump.
I'm sorry, Oliver.
With her from the jump was like, look, if you ain't even walking, I'm going to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Stuck by his woman. Now she's in the wheelchair
the whole time.
And then when she got her legs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Go put on her high heels.
She gonna walk out.
Stuff his ass.
She gonna walk out. What the heck, man? I'm sorry, we ran.
Man, this joint is terrible. It seems like this episode, man, no shot to like, you know what I'm saying, females, but most of the only female in this character that really felt like they held their weight was Thea.
That's it.
Thea, she repped the
She was a rock.
She was like, yo, all right, we getting the job done. That's everybody. All the other females was just like, what are y'all doing? Like, what? This is madness. And technically, if you want to get technical, Oliver did everything right.
There was nothing that he could do. This dude bowed out as mayor, even though he knows he's putting the city in jeopardy. Like, anyway, what do we get this episode review? What's the number, man?
Shoot, man.
I don't know if I can rate this one.
I don't know, man, because...
I don't think I can.
Yeah, because, I mean, it was cool, you know.
It was a good episode. I just had a lot of problems with it.
It's just the dialogue, bro. I just couldn't... I was just...
Get me all sick.
I was just like, man, that ruined the episode.
I don't think we've ever done a spoiler review like this one. Yeah. Anyway, well... We're not going to give a review. Maybe we'll do one in our non-spoiler review. We'll be back in a second when we're less emotional. Maybe we might get more emotional.
Oh, man.
All right, y'all. Keep it live, JVS. We ain't going to stop.
Yeah.
Peace, y'all. Taking my butt.